सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Deon, it's been a month of that incident. That man named Deon who wanted to buy me. I was bearing his torture. He didn't change. I really want to spit my all anger on him now. One more time, he tortured me and I will not bear this time. I decided and walked toward room. He was laying on bed using his mobile. He looked at me, but I ignored him. I went to my wardrobe and selected my dress to dress myself. It was Sunday and I was working like a maid in kitchen, preparing his favorite dishes. I was very sad. He filled my each day with tears. He killed my all hopes of a happy family. I took a shower to relax myself. I came out and find him in same position. Day, lunch? I asked as I reached near him. He got up and walked outside. I followed him. I knew he was going to dining hall. I reached dining hall and he was already there. I went inside kitchen and started serving food on table. He was looking at me. I was feeling his eyes on me. He didn't touch food and I know I have to serve his plate also. I also served him lunch and I sat in front of him. He started eating his lunch. After having our lunch, I went toward my room. I was planning to have some rest. My eyes and head were paining as hell. As I stepped in the room, I saw him coming too. I didn't bother to pay attention on him. I calmly lay down on bed and closed my eyes. I was about to doze off when I heard something falling. I opened my eyes and find him standing in front of wardrobe, throwing everything out. Not again. These were the words come in my mind. My head was hurting a lot. It was difficult for me to keep my eyes open. What what are you doing? I asked as I put my one hand on my head. He turned to me and I saw his red eyes, the dangerous expression which scared me. I got up and went towards him. Jungkook, how dare you to change the side of my clothes? He shouted. I took two steps back in fear. He took one step closer. He held my arms and pulled me toward him. Leave me. I tried to free myself. His fingers were pinning hard in my arms. My eyes were closed. The headache was increasing, and the pain he was giving me was making me more weak. My legs were feeling weak to make me stand any further. A tear slipped from my eyes. Jungkook, please, you're hurting me. I said, still my eyes closed. I tried to stop the hiccups, but it was hard because I was hurt. My heart was crying. Jungkook, how you changed the side my clothes in the wardrobe? Did you ask me? He yelled. I was feeling his eyes on me. His breath was burning my face. I tried to open my eyes, but as I tried, a wave of pain stopped me. I I am sorry. I fix it later, please. Jungkook, now. You have to fix it now, he said, and I nodded. I want to cry a lot. I want to yell at him, but he left me and I slowly opened my eyes. And as I did, my head started paining more. Tears were rolling down on my cheeks. I didn't look at him. He went to bed and I started cleaning the wardrobe. The headache was increasing. I slowly put the clothes on his side and mine on the other side. I fixed everything on its place. I turned to him and he was standing there looking at me. My body was shivering. I was feeling my legs trembling. My eyes were swollen because of the headache and crying. I was feeling their redness. I walked toward the washroom and started washing my face. With the water, my tears were also streaming down on my face. I came out and found he was nowhere. I slowly moved my head and tried to open my eyes. I felt my head was so heavy. I slowly got up and looked at the clock. It was 7 of evening. Oh God, there was the first word come off my mouth. I removed the blanket I had on me. I remember I didn't took blanket there how, but I let this go for now and ran out of the room to see him. He'll mad on me for sleeping so much. I looked around but didn't find him. I came out of the house and there he was. He was walking in the lawn, thinking about something. I took a breath of relief. I don't know why. I walked toward him. He looked at me and started coming toward me. T? I asked and he nodded. He was looking at me without blinking and I was not able to move. I was feeling my foot stuck on the ground. I almost pulled myself toward the house and started making tea for him. My body was still feeling weak to stand. I thought I was going to have a fever. I make a strong tea for myself and for him, the way he likes. As I finished, I called him for dinner. We both had our dinner in peaceful atmosphere. I was amazed on him. He was not saying anything, not complaining, not demanding, no orders. He never let me have my dinner peacefully. And now he was eating all quiet, without saying anything. He finished his meal and rushed toward his room. I washed dishes. I was placing all the dishes on their place, and I heard something falling. I thought and ran toward the voice. Continuously, I was hearing something falling on ground. I went in room, but he was not there. I heard the voice again, and it was coming from the study room. I walked toward the study. As I stepped in, my mouth open in shock. I looked at him, disbelief. He was looking at me angrily. They, what is this? I asked as I looked at the whole study. All the book ranks were empty because he threw all the books on the ground. His files were laying here and there in the study room. What is this, Jungkook? I asked, look at in his eyes. Clean it, he ordered. My eyes winded. I looked at him and then at my room where a mess was created and he created it. I know, on purpose only to torture me. They, huh, excuse me, I asked, still not believing. Yes, you heard me right. Clean it in half an hour. He again ordered. I closed my eyes to calm myself. I felt his hand on mine and I opened my eyes. What are you waiting for? Hurry up, he said and pushed me toward the mess. I turned to see him. He looked at me. My all tolerance was fade away. I really want to shout at him. Really want to tell him that he was a devil with his every act. Don't give me that look. Hurry up. I want to see my study clean, he asked and smirked. I really want to snatch his smirk and throw it away. Hurry up. I don't like to repeat myself, he said, and that was enough for me. He turned to go, but I grabbed his arm and turned him to face me. He looked at me confused, but now I cannot let him torture me more. What do you think I am, huh? Your maid or your puppet? I'm your husband, damn it. Why are you doing all this? I know you didn't want to marry me, but it's not my fault too. You know from which family we belong. They don't have any rights on their own lives too. If my uncle and your amma try us in the marriage, then where I am on mistake. You truly said that you create hell in my life and now I'm leaving it, you prove it. You are a devil, you don't care anything and about anyone but of your happiness. I was saying, and he was looking at me with wide eyes. My tears were falling on my face. I paused and cried. I looked at him. Since the day I came here, you start your torture, but I didn't say anything. I thought you will one day realize that you are doing wrong. You will understand me. But no, I was wrong. You were, you are, and you will always remain a devil. I'm more angry than you, but I control my anger on every step. Now, I am saying no to your every word. I will not do anything. You will say, got it? I said firmly, look in his eyes. He tried to speak, but I stopped him. Don't say a word. Do whatever you want. But I'm not going to bear your torture now. Don't try to force me to do anything. What do you think of yourself, huh? King of somewhere, listening. Don't you dare to talk to me like again. I'm not going to listen your order. You completed? He asked, look at me, and I felt the relief on his face. No, not yet. I'm not your maid. I'm your husband. I'm not going to bear your this behavior now. You. I was saying, but my words stuck in my throat.